New facts have been leaked about the murder of Robert Fico, which we are also investigating, but we can only confirm the leaked facts. The previous idea that the background power in the European Union is behind the murder of Robert Fico, that's for sure. This is now an unassailable argument against Viktor Orban, and they wanted a similar assassination attempt 10 to 18 years ago. Then they wanted to populate Hungary with migrants who would have come there with the aim of executing Viktor Orban when the opportunity arose, practically also against Russia these days, when there was the assassination. 2 days before that, Russian propaganda was banned. Those who spoke the background power of the Union. 2 days before that, Viktor Orban spoke about how the European Union works like the game of airplanes, that all the money goes to the construction of Luxembourg and Belgium, now Ukraine, to exterminate Russians. Where people don't work but lie in a bed and have fun all day long, and the European Union member states support them, because the countries are building infrastructure together with everything. European Union institutions are built. But with this, roads are complete infrastructure. Without our knowledge, it works like it is a game of flight that the member states will never get back from that money. This is theft. Fraud. We also know that the European Union, with its store chains and food manufacturers, maintains a mafia throughout the European Union who can intervene anywhere. So that if you don't like what they are doing in a region or country, the truth will come out. In a region, people, or maybe we would think normally like in Russia, and then these regions would start to be poisoned. Neither Robert Fico nor Viktor Orban went into this. Those who protect the health of the inhabitants of their country, so now they are an even bigger enemy. This background power, and most likely that this a killer believed to be lonely, who was not lonely at all. His internet connections were deleted immediately after the murder, when he was in prison. Of course, and this killer probably continuously received information for months that if his survival depends on one thing, that if he kills Robert Fico, then he can survive. Maranello was connected with this Western European food poisoning chain, through whom the Union exercises power. They produce poisonous food, and Hungary, Slovakia and complete Russia. The goal was the so-called peaceful poisoning of their population. But their power ambition, Vladimir Putin, Orban Viktor and Robert Fico, tore it apart. But now that this poisoning has become public, and the theft of 120 million Europeans' money, sending them to war in Ukraine, another 250 million Europeans are turning against the Union. After Vladimir Putin, Viktor Orban and Robert Fico. So the murder went wrong. It was not the information that was prevented, but millions spreading the truth about the functioning of the Union.